Welcome to your guided inner child meditation. In this meditation, we will connect to the inner child. Quite often, it's the inner child in us that feels scared, hurt, sad, or lonely. And often, when we connect to that part of us, we can start to heal patterns in our life that are continuing to play out. In this meditation, I invite you to let go of any expectations or any pressure that you may feel. Really focusing on a childlike joy and curiosity, and allowing the inner child in you to come out to play. Knowing that if your inner child may feel scared or wants to hide, that it may take a few times for you to get really clear on what the inner child is needing. But to continuously sit with and listen to the inner child is a crucial part of the healing journey. To get started today, I invite you to close down the eyes and find a comfortable space to sit or lay down. You can go ahead and start to shift the awareness inward, tuning out the world, letting go of all distractions. First, shifting the awareness to the breath and taking 3 deep breaths into the belly. Breath in. Exhale with a sigh. 2 more just like that. Breath in. Exhale. And the last one. Breath in. Loudest exhale. Letting go of any tension in the body. And if needed, letting yourself go through a few more audible exhales, feeling the body and the muscles soften with every exhale. And just taking a few more breaths here as you let yourself get into a calmer state with each and every breath. From there, I invite you to visualize and connect yourself standing at a beautiful ancient forest. The ground is cold underneath your feet, and the gentle darkness shimmers around you. It is a sweet and inviting sense of darkness, not a fearful and scary one. This forest represents the place that you were born. It represents the oldest parts of your being, the deepest parts within the psyche. Really allow yourself to take in the vastness of this forest, knowing that within this forest you will connect to the younger parts of self, the parts that may have been hidden, that may have felt hurt, and that may have felt frightened, knowing that this beautiful night sky will wrap around this forest with a warm, loving embrace. Feel into the safety that the stars, the moon, and the cold air provide on your skin. Noticing yourself standing in front of this forest, the self that is the current self today. Letting go of any resistance, any fear in the system, as this will be an easeful and gentle journey that is necessary for you to connect to the deeper parts of self. There is nothing to be afraid of, and know that you are in full control. connecting your bare feet to the ground beneath you, feeling the warm and inviting soil underneath the feet. And from there, I invite you to walk towards the entry of the forest, where this beautiful, magical path is laid out in front of you. It feels very much like an enchanted forest, perhaps even reminding you of feelings that you may have had around fairy tales when you were little. Allow yourself to take a step towards the entry of the forest and feel the vegetation around you changing, fireflies surrounding you, and the warm, nourishing sounds of the rustling of leaves. With each step you take now brings you closer into the density of the forest, noticing the old, wide trees and all of their wisdom surrounding you, feeling how you're held by the mycelial network underneath your feet, the wisdom of the trees, much like grandmothers, and all the small insects and animals, the sound of owls, knowing that they will be protecting you along your journey. So allowing yourself to take a step deeper into the forest, and with each step, you feel yourself getting more and more relaxed, feeling the space around the heart soften, feeling any tension in the body leave, knowing that you are fully held as you descend into the deepest, oldest parts of yourself. Each step allows you to become a year younger, feeling yourself go through the memories and the feelings, descending back to your younger self, feeling into the transformation that happens, the different sensations in the body, the feelings, and trusting that this path will land you to the exact age and memory that you need to witness in this moment. And so allowing the illuminated path in front of you to guide you the way as you continue to take step by step forward into the forest. The trees getting taller, the light more dim, but with a warming sense of safety. And just continuing to walk into the center of the forest, where this beautiful carved out open space, very magical, with beautiful plants and vegetation, illuminated by the light of the full moon and the stars above you. Feeling yourself arrive at this place, noticing how there is a beautiful pool of light right at the center of this field. The water is so still that it reflects the moonlight much like a mirror. And this mirror acts not only as a mirror of the night sky, the moon, the stars, but also as a mirror for you to see the parts of yourself that need to be witnessed, to bring you back into the memory of your inner child that wants to be brought up right now. And so allow yourself to walk closer to this open space, closer to the water. And with each step you step closer to the water, you again feel this warm sense of safety wash over you. The trust and the protection of all the animals in the forest around you, of the night sky, the moon, and the stars. And you find yourself standing at the edge of this pool of water. As you bend down, you look into the pool of water, bringing in a sense of childlike curiosity and allowing the water to reflect to you the memory that you need to witness in this moment. The memory and the emotions that want to be seen, want to be processed, that your body is still holding on to. Notice how old you are in this memory, in this reflection. Notice the feeling in your body. Allowing this memory to be as clear as it wants to be. It's okay if it's not fully clear, just focusing on the felt sense in the body. And see if you can allow yourself to relax more, your heart to be more receptive and open to whatever experience you're having right now. And without trying to make the image or memory clearer, see if you can just allow whatever the body is ready to show you. Giving full permission. Knowing that this is part of the alchemical process that the body needs to undergo in order for you to change. For the pain, suffering, fear, and sadness that the inner child may have felt and is still feeling from time to time, so that you can grow and that these memories no longer hold power over you. So allowing the memory to wash over you, allowing any emotions that come up for you. And in that memory, I'd like for you to see what this younger part of you is needing. Is it love, safety, reassurance? And seeing if you can give this younger part of you what it needs in this memory. Really giving yourself permission to feel wholeness, love, security, safety. And allowing the body of water to reflect this alchemical change within the body and within this memory. You watch yourself transform in real time and transform in this memory. Feeling any emotions that are ready to leave the body, that are fully witnessed, leave the body now. And in that space, giving full permission to the memory to be cleared from the fascia, from the body, and those parts to be loved back to wholeness. And before we leave here, I'd like for you to connect to your inner child. Asking the inner child, what do you need to be more expressed in my life? What makes you happy? What brings you true joy? And just listen to what the inner child in you has to say. Is it painting, being in nature, dancing, singing, listening to how the child in you wants to express itself? And from there, just thanking the inner child, promising it that you can come back to the space as much as is needed. Allowing yourself to come back, stand up from the body of water, and look around in the forest, see how it's changed, how the forest feels lighter and brighter. Noticing that the sun has slowly started to rise. as you walk up from the body of water, allowing yourself to continue on the path, bringing with you the feeling of transformation, the feeling of overcoming your fears, feeling the courage within your body. And with each step, you get closer and closer to the exit of the forest. As the sun rises, you know deep within your heart that the alchemical process has finished. You have turned your shadows into light. And so continuing to walk out of the forest fully, allowing any last parts of the body to also return to a state of wholeness. Leaving the forest fully and expressing your gratitude to this forest for guiding you through this alchemical process. To all the plants, the trees, the animals, and to the beautiful night sky, the moon, and the stars. And most importantly, thanking the child within you for its bravery and courage to bring up that which is ready to be healed and loved back to wholeness. From there, taking a deep breath in to finish up this process. Exhale with a sigh. And only whenever you are ready, you can gently open the eyes.